Good evening. My name is Anjali Yadav. I'm gonna cover topic name is cell. So introduction to the cell. Discovery of cell. So how we discover cell, the invention of lens. After the invention of lens, Robert Hooke observed a thin slice of cork, which is dead plant cell. He observed it in microscope. And what he observed? A little boxes. And he called it cell. Antony von Leeuwenhoek, he's the first person who observed living cell. Like he proves that living organism is having cells. All the living organism organs are made up of cell. So that we are saying cell is the basic functional unit of life. What is cell theory and who developed the cell theory? So these are some scientists who developed this cell theory. And what is this cell theory is saying? Cell theory is about all living things are composed of one or more cells. These scientists are proving that all the living cell it is made up of a cells, one cell or more than that. Cells are organisms basic unit of structure and function. As I told you before, cells some come only from existing cell. Means cells multiply itself, it increase their number. Cell diversity, like cell diversity is are there on the basis of size, shape, and internal organization. Like cell diversity is happening there according to their size. Some cells will be in a smaller size, some will be in large on the basis of shape like oval shape, rectangular shape, and circular shape. Internal organization, cell diversity, as you can see, smallest cell is bacteria is the smallest cell. It's having smallest cell inside it. What is longest cell? Longest cell, as we can see, nerve cell. It is placed in the category of longest cell. Biggest cell is ostrich egg. It is also composed of cell diversity in shape, like cells differ widely in shape. Most cells are rough, cuboidal, or spherical. As you can see, the size of shape of the cells. Cell diversity, internal organization. Now I'm gonna discuss about internal organizations of cell. Cell is a thing. You can take it as an organ, and it's having some organelles. Organelles. What is organelles? It is the organs of that cell. Like cell is containing nucleus, organelle, eukaryotic cells, and prokaryotic. What is eukaryotic and prokaryotic? Eukaryotic and prokaryotic are the categories of cells. Okay, so cell is having nucleus, contain DNA which directs the activity of the cell. Basically, nucleus is there for the directing activity of that particular cell. Organelles, what is organelles? Organelles are the little organs of the cell. As a human body is having organs like heart, stomach, gallbladder, like we are having organs, same cell is also having some organs, and we called it organelles. In next slide I'll tell you about the organelles. Eukaryotic cell, it is a cell that contain a nucleus and membrane bounded organelles. Eukaryotic cell is that type of category in which nucleus is present, but in prokaryotic cell it is that type of category in which nucleus is absent and organelles are present. Eukaryotic cell, like in animal we can found eukaryotic cell in animal, plants, fungi, protist, and prokaryotics, bacteria differ generally in structure. The structure of prokaryotic cell will be different. This is prokaryotic cell, as you can see. This is like ribosome, capsule, cell wall, plasma membrane, DNA material is there, but nucleus is absent. Nucleus, this is a table in which you can clearly define nucleus. Prokaryotic cell, no nucleus. In eukaryotic, nucleus is present. Size is the cytoplasm, yes. Cell membrane, cell wall, all the things are present. Structure organization of eukaryotic and prokaryotic cell. Now come to the part of the cell. Each living cell carry out the task of taking food, transforming food into energy, getting rid of waste, and reproducing. Okay, we all are having these things. Okay, same cell is also performing these activity. Most eukaryotic cell have three main components. Basically, three main components are cell membrane, cytoskeleton, and nucleus. They are performing their activities. Structure and function of organelles, these are the organelles like cell membrane. Basically a cell is having some organelles, as you can see: cell membrane, nucleus, cell wall, cytoplasm, cytoskeleton, ribosome. These are the cell organelles and performing their different function. First organelle, first you can see a cell is bounded by cell membrane. This is cell membrane. Cell membrane, what will be the function of cell membrane? It is a biphospholipid bilayer with protein that function as a channel. It perform its function like a channel. Which type of channel? Which give permission to some particular things like a channel, markers and receptor. Also contain cholesterol which provide rigidity. Like this cell membrane contain cholesterol. Cholesterol, what is the function of cholesterol here? Cholesterol is providing rigidity to this membrane. What is the function of it? See, selectively permeable boundary between the cell and the external environment. Matlab, it means it provide selective things to pass out. Like if two cells will be there, so this membrane will allow some material to pass through it, as you can see in this membrane. It is composed of, it allows some things to enter within the body. What is the function of nucleus? The nucleus is a shape that contain another sphere called nucleolus. This is the structure of nucleus which contain nucleolus. Basically nucleolus contain chromatin. What is chromatin? It carry genetic material from one cell to another. As you can see, what is the function of it? It is a storage center of cell DNA and manage the cell function. It is a brain of the cell. Cell wall, it is present in plant cell. Rigid wall made up the cellulose, protein and carbohydrate. Basically cell wall is made up of protein and carbohydrate. What is the main function of cell wall? It is a boundary around the plant cell outside of the cell membrane that provide structure and support. This is the main function of cell wall, which is it provide structure and support to that cell. Cytoplasm, as you can see, cytoplasm, it is a liquid jelly like fluid. Okay, gelatin it's a fluid that lie inside the cell membrane. What is the function of it? It contains salt, mineral and organic molecules which is surrounded by the organelles. Basically this is cytoplasm and it is a structure of cell. In cell the jelly like structure is known as cytoplasm. What is the function of cytoskeleton? It acts as a support system of the organelle. As you can see the structure of cytoskeleton, like we are having bones, like in human body we are having bones, same in the cell. You can consider it as a living thing which has bone. That bone is known as cytoskeleton, which has organelles. Like we are having organelles, same cell is also having organelles, which we call it organelles, a little organ of that particular cell. Like we are performing activity like taking food, taking energy, and we are excreting waste. Same cells are also performing these activity. They want energy, they want food, they want to excrete, so they have organelles for it. Like we have organs for it, same cell is having organelles for it. Ribosomes, basically main function of that is protein synthesis. Like we want protein, same cell is also want protein, so ribosome help in the synthesis of protein. Endoplasmic reticulum, what is the function of it? It is a path which molecule move from one part to another. Endoplasmic reticulum is a you can call it a passageway which allow ribosome to enter in another thing. Okay, Golgi apparatus, it distribute the things. Mitochondria, it is a powerhouse of the cells. Lysosome, it act as a digestive system, like it digests the waste of that particular cell. This is all about cell. um Thank you so much.